because the lives you live are the lives you have built for yourselves. You've built it for yourself from head to toe. You're nothing but lucky. Bacteria could have stole your eyesight at the age of 3, and it didn't. You could have been in a car crash and lost both your parents. Never happened. You've been nothing but lucky. Blind luck has given you a favorable hand, and you've managed to fuck it up.
So I got an email the other day. This guy's talking about he's struggling to get up. Wants to go to the gym and start grinding early in the morning. I said, when I was 24, I had the same condition, man. I had the same problem. So I started to study it. The more I studied it, I came with this crazy conclusion. I was just being a bitch.
Damn, what you saying? My hair on me like a nigga Super Saiyan. Hey, 10, 11, 13. I don't fuck with 12 and they don't fuck with me.
I'm gon' win a Grammy, move my family out the projects. We went from chillin' in the projects to making projects. We was tryna get to the top and they tried to stop us. I talk for myself, bitch, I don't need no fucking voucher. She looked at my wrist and she looked at 100,000.
People who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those who are doing it.
I talked to a group of lawyers this week. When I got done, one guy came over to me frustrated. He goes, man, I keep on failing. Took me 4 times to pass the bar. I'm trying to start my business. I keep on failing at that. The whole time he was talking to me, I started smiling. He goes, why are you smiling? I said, because you missed it. I don't see failure. I see grit, determination, drive, sacrifice. Failure means you're trying. A whole bunch of people out here never fail because they never try. He said, how do you handle failure, Goggins? I said, I don't look at it as failure. I look at it as my first, second, third attempt. One thing in life that's for sure. The valiant motherfucker always wins.
Are you fucking serious? You mean God believe in us and you playing with this shit? These motherfuckers don't believe in us and God did. Get your shit together, go fucking even harder because he believed. That's the shit I'm on.
You can outwork anybody.
I stopped caring about people, that what they thought.
I don't take any days off as far as working out.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
You gotta get through it.
1 left hook to the jaw, boom. 2 right hook to the jaw, boom. 3 left uppercut. 4 right uppercut. 5 left hook to the liver. 6 right hand to the spleen. 7 jab to the head. 8 jab to the body.
The number system, a method of coding specific punches with numbers that they were not commonly associated with. Custom Auto's purpose for using this system was to allow the boxer's corner to be able to yell out random numbers, and the other fighter and trainer would be clueless as to what the instructions meant.
There is this one quote that changed my life. Listen closely. Everyone must choose one of 2 pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret.
So when your plan fails, when those bolts and fucking laws get too heavy, when you get knocked the fuck down on the fucking canvas, when everything falls apart in your life and your plan is fucked up, what the fuck are you gonna do? There's only one motherfucking option. Stay fucking hard.
How did Tom Platz made the biggest legs in the history? He was the perfect balance between Arnold and Mike Mentzer. Or we can say high volume and high intensity. He only did leg days twice a month, but his leg days were insane.
Come on!
He did 12 sets of squats, 5 sets of hack squats, 10 sets of leg extensions. At this point, you wouldn't be able to stand up. But this was only the first half. After that, he did 10 sets of leg curls, 5 sets of standing calf raises, and lastly, 5 sets of seated calf raises. That's the answer for...
Like all my day, I was thinking about what's gonna happen inside the cage. I remember I was training morning, I go home, rest, I come, I training nighttime, I go home, and I was like, no, it's not enough 2 times. I have to go 1 more time, and sometimes 12, 11 p.m. Sometimes I was going I remember like to the training, I train 3 times in the day, come home, okay, I have like 5-6 hours to rest because 7 morning is gonna become
It sounds
new
like
training. It was my life, you know, I sacrificed everything what I have. I was sleep, train, eat, repeat, and that's it. About mental, your brain, how you think about this. There is like, you want this or no? There is not like 50-50.
obsession.
Yeah.
Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're gonna be tired. I don't get tired.
If you really want to avoid all the criticism, see, I welcome the criticism. All that says is that you're doing something to impact their lives. They respond negatively because they've never done anything in their life. That's why they're a critic, never a player. Because they've never done anything, all they can do is cast votes and negativity to someone that has done it. And if you really want to avoid all the critics in your life, then do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. And you'll never get their attention. But if you are something and you're doing something, you become something, guess what? You get their attention. And that pisses them off because they could never be what you are now. So the only thing they can do to make them feel good is try to bring you down. I say thank you for that. Thank you for acknowledging the fact that I'm doing something, because I don't know who the you are, but you seem to know who I am.
You don't know me, son? Get it. 18. You don't know me, son? Get it. 19. You don't know me, son? Yeah. 20. You got some.
When the alarm clock goes off in the morning, get up. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. When the alarm clock goes off in the morning, get up.
The most difficult part about fighting is the training, because believe it or not, the easy part about fighting is the fighting. No one wants to get up at 4 and run when it's pitch dark. It has to be done. And the only reason I do it so early is because I believe that the other guy isn't doing it, and that it gives me a little edge. My favorite part about training is then when the training's over and then it's time to fight, and I know I'm in supreme shape and there's no one's gonna beat me. And then after the fight's over and I'm victorious, you know, I say, wow, I'm gonna do this next time. I'm gonna train harder.
Wake up in the morning, it's cold, it's wet, it's dark, you've got no cartilage in your knee.
Keep talking.
You've got these problems, right?
I need you to keep talking about what you were just saying. That brings joy to my life right there.
Why?
Because I know there's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours. Refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. Now I fucking thrive in this shit. I procrastinate like a motherfucker, man, every day. I don't want to do this shit. That's what's so funny, man. People looking like I'm some damn superhero that came down from the gods, from the heavens of earth. No, man. I don't want to do this shit. I'm looking at my shoes for 30 minutes sometimes thinking, man, fuck, man, people look up to you, Goggins. Fuck them. But guess what?
You do it.
I'm going to do it.
As long as you do it.
When Goggins lived with me, his rule was we had to do something every day that sucked. He wanted to see how many pull-ups I could do so he could map out the month. He lived with me for a month. And I went to the pull-up bar, and I got like maybe 8 pull-ups, which is an exaggeration. I probably got like 4 pull-ups. And then he said, all right, wait 30 seconds, go and do it again. And I went up on the pull-up bar, and I did maybe like 3 or 4. He said, all right, wait 30 seconds, I want you to do it again. And I got up on the pull-up bar, and I did maybe like 1 kipping, you know, getting my damn chin over the bar, barely. I dropped down, I was all jacked up, and I said, all right, well, what's next? He said, well, what's next is we're not leaving here until you do 100 more. I was like, man, Goggins, that's impossible. And he said, I already know what your biggest problem is. And it's like the limitations you're putting on yourself are self-imposed. Get the fuck back on the bar. And, you know, Jesus, roger that, man.
I'm in the dressing room with Tyson, and I'm looking to rattle this guy. I walk in, and he's punching, standing there. He's punching holes in the wall. I'm like to myself, oh no. This guy's getting ready to fight my guy, my little guy. And he's punching holes in the wall before he goes out to fight. Oh, no.